Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tesla Streams with SC102. Ugh. Sorry about that, but yeah, back to this, I suppose. Trying to at least stick with this game for now until I can make a little more headway into it, because I feel like we're progressing through this game way too slowly. Like, it feels like it's taking forever to beat the damn thing. I feel like I got through 10 faster, and that should not be the case here. Uh-huh. Right. You're not fooling anyone, lady. Alright, so we did the shit at Luca. Fuck you, Shinra. Alright, so... yeah, Spear Breaks champ. And you beat Shinra. I guess we showed him he was just a kid. Well, that's just mean. So I came back to Luca for a moment. Just to actually point out some here. If for some reason you did lose to Shinra and wondering if you could rematch him, he's nowhere in town. And sadly, Luca seems to be the only place you could play Sphere Break, which is another issue I have with it, is that it's not a worldwide phenomena like Blitzball was. Oh, we'll get into Blitzball later, trust me. Anyways, let's go up here.
It probably doesn't have anything to do with the temples or the fields, but there have been problems here too. It seems some Machina are on the rampage.
Let's mangle those Machina and take the reward!
Yuna?
Okay, sounds like it's mission time.
Machina flows on the main high road to start protecting the people. Take out the misbehaving Machina and repeats the high road. Incapacitate 13 tandems of Machina. 13 Kingdom Hearts! Alright, so... let's see. Oh, right, I forgot I could just type this in now. Alright, let's see. Is there any special requirements for this one? Oh shit, did I not? Oh, I didn't speak with Kamari twice. Oh, that ain't good. Yep. Fuck. I missed a completion. Damn it. Whatever, I don't care. Complete the mission by defeating the Mafachi Machina. Okay, so nothing special for this one, just beat them up. There's one of these where you're in competition with somebody, so I wanted to see if this was it. Thankfully, it is not. Alright, so go and get the emulator back up. Alright, let's do it. Let's take the horseback. Defend me. What can they can. Under you and in the old bed of Devil total 13 times Machina. This isn't a race. You should do your best to strike the majority of the mark yourself. Oh, so this is the one where we're competing. You just don't need to win to get completion. Works for me, I guess. Actually, on the next turn for you, I'm going to be having you do this. There we go. Well, I mean, you're not actually attacking us now. Really? Okay, now you are. What the fuck? Well, we're never gonna die, that's for sure. Worth lots of AP, though. Wait, shouldn't that be 3? What gives? Oh, that didn't count as the battle, I guess. That was just a random battle, I suppose. Interesting. Well, that's done. I guess. Since You don't really need to worry about that anymore. Shit. They have one now. Gotta get a move on. Come on. Next area, please. Shit. I'll worry about chest later. Ah, here's one. Although I'm only having one people attacking, so that's probably really slow. I don't know. Oh my god, look at her go. So freaking silly. Come on. They're taking all of the good ones. No, get over here. Come on. Oh, stop it. Actually, yeah, let's just do this. Come on, die already. Thank you. Man, these things are tough. Let me... Thank you. Okay, that is not helping. Okay, so... Oh, come on. That doesn't work. Level up. ×2. Come on. Yeah, Sleep Shuffle's not really working too much. Nope, wrong one. No, damn it. I'll just have you mug, I guess. Alright, let's do something about this. Well... Actually, yeah, that is perfect. All I need is one more. So... They are a bit behind me. Just gotta find one. Come on. Where's the Bakana? There we go. Okay, it's you, and time to make you into a Black Mage for now. Wait, that heals you? Really?
Here comes my counter. Where there's smoke.
Wow, I'm surprised that lightning heals you. Like, what the fuck? Well, I pretty much won, but since we're doing this... You're pretty low HP, but... I don't think it's gonna matter too much since we're using Mega Potions all the time. They literally have to kill you in, like, what? Like... Yeah, they'd have to kill you in, like, one hit. 2 at the most. We'll try to do what we can here. How do I get there? Well.
At your service.
Alright, Dex Potion. Yeah. There's only one more left. A bit of 6 to spell to the reigning Machina.
Thank you for all your help. Here's your reward as promised.
Sword, 10,000 gil.
So what made the Machina go all haywire? None of us can figure it out. Pretty creepy, huh? We found agency property smashed up, then the hover crash. Just when we were about to look into that, the Machina went out of control.
Hi, J-Light, what's up?
Well, if you find anything out, be sure and give the Goldings a call. Ready to head back?
Now that wasn't a very feel-good ending, now was it?
People who want happy endings have to write their own.
Oh, what about me? I want a happy ending too.
You know what's funny? She mentions that about happy endings have to write their own. You later find out that she becomes a writer. I liked Riku better in the original 10, unfortunately. Undying Storm Garment Grid, though. Alright, let's see what this one's like. Honestly, since we have Treasure Hunt now, though, I'll probably not be switching to another one anytime soon. Mug is just too good. Although this is pretty good for bosses, I guess. I'll keep it around. Alright, so... we've taken care of the Mian High Road. You don't need to win that race to get the completion, but if you feel like you want to win, go ahead. What do I look like on it one day, Muck? Let's get to the bottom of this. Think about it, the airship could malfunction too. Pain? We do not want our one and only airship to fall to the ground, you know? Oh, joy, this one. This one is very different if you would have given the treasure sphere to New Yevon instead of the Youth League. People think the good leagues are with the league. Create a distress call. Should we answer it? Again with this. Damn it, Yael. We are not part of the Youth League. And never will be. Oh god, the fucking comm spheres. Oh my god, wait until we get to chapter 4, man. Your neighborhood machine factory's got this place covered. The goings are here. Faction of the Youth League are planning a joint operation as we speak. We are not part of the Youth League. Seen class go around lately. He's such a wolf to begin with, if people want to know he wasn't here. Yeah, that's respect for you.
Galway's here. Where are the fiends?
No need for concern, Lady Una. Everything's under control. The fiends got close to our headquarters, but thankfully no further. The Albed from Jose assisted us in fighting them off.
So, Gibble was here?
Yes, his group also brought us these Machina. You know, he said something which still strikes me as sort of odd. He told us not to depend on you so much, Lady Una.
Oh yeah, such an odd thing to say. Oh, when disaster strikes, we should totally beg for your aid every time something happens. Why would we do otherwise, man?
Me? He said we need to rely on our own strength to defend Spira through the coming age.
Lady Una, if I may interrupt, there is something I would like to ask you.
Sure.
As you are probably aware, we have not heard from Maven Nuge, our leader, in some time. Lady Una, have you no information as to his whereabouts?
I'm sorry, but we don't know any more than you do.
I see.
If we see him, we'll tell him to return here.
Thank you.
We're not done yet. Fiend attacks, the move disappearance. Youth League will not last long under such strain. More graphical glitches since I'm playing this in an emulator. Really bad glitching, wow. Oof. Damn. Can I please talk to you? Member who believed this is all you have in conspiracy? Check back is growing. Okay. Now, let's see. What else do we need to do here? Speak with Yaibol and Lucille. Okay, so we need to speak to Yaibol again. And I think that's it, and then we'll be done here. If I can. The dude doesn't ever stay still. He's a pretty cool guy, isn't he? Okay, I'll talk to you one more time just to be sure. I haven't given up yet. Okay, there we go. We're done. Like I said, Chapter 3 is pretty sparse on the side questing, so we can plow right through this. Hold on. I hate the damn heart. It always gets in the way of freaking messages. Final Fantasy series was so good. I see after Final Fantasy 13 it got interesting. Yeah. I have a soft spot for 13 too, admittedly. 13 was kind of shit though. And Lightning Returns, I've never played it myself, but I heard it was pretty bad, much like the original 13 was. I will say I liked 15 though. I know people criticize it a lot, but I liked it. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I mean, I wouldn't mind playing it again. I thought it was a good game. I think the big problem people had against it is it just didn't live up to the hype of being the open world game everyone was thinking it was going to be. But if you want to blame anyone for that, then blame the higher ups at Square Enix for pushing it out sooner than it should have been. Because it wasn't the creator that messed that game up. Nomura or Tabata, really. It was the higher ups that kept trying to fuck things up. Like the president and the people working for him and shit. Like, seriously. I can't blame the creators for it, because they were doing their best under bad circumstances. But still, for what it wasn't all that bad. '16 I haven't played, but I've seen my cousin play it, some of it. It looks pretty good too. Although the villains are, once again, the weakest part of the game, honestly. But whatever. Not much we can do about that. Vaughn. Yeah, that was 12. I'll be playing that after 10-2. And 12... I have mixed feelings on. On one hand, I love it, and on one hand, I find it kind of irritating. I'll be playing through it twice. Once playing the PS2 version to show off what it was originally like, and then I'll be playing the one for Switch, the Zodiac Age, showing just how much things changed since the PS2 release. I will say for the record, though, the Zodiac Age is the definitive way to play it nowadays. Especially if you get it for Switch. This Switch version has a lot of quality of life improvements that honestly just make it super amazing. But I'll get to that when we get to it. Alright, I've already done the thing at Jose Temple. So, onwards to the Moonflow. This one actually has an event to it. Oh, never mind. No, it doesn't. I'm thinking of Chapter 3, where we had... I mean, Chapter 2, where we had to do the tickets. No, it's not until Chapter 4 before we do anything interesting with Tobly. Yeah, when you get right down to it, Chapter 3 is kind of a breather chapter. Where you don't... if you're doing all the side questing, this is such a breather chapter, since you don't really have to do near as much in terms of events and stuff. For the most part, you're basically just talking to people to see what they have to say about the crisis. That sometimes pissed me off. They were hard. Had to save them, then come back with a clear head. I know exactly what kind of fights you're talking about. He is referring to the hunts, which are special bosses you could fight. Oh, get more into detail when we get to 12, but they're special bosses you can fight for, like, rewards and stuff. Think Monster Arena from 10, only instead of being at the end of the game, you fight them all throughout, and yeah, some of them can be kind of hard for when they show up. The game doesn't really do a great job of telling you, hey dumbass, this boss is like 10 levels higher than you, don't fight him yet. Yeah, the game doesn't do that. It should, but it doesn't. So you could end up going after one of these boss creatures, only to find that they are way tougher than you are. And you're probably going to get pissed since you have no chance of winning. The remaster, I think, makes it easier to prepare for these bosses, but it's still something you kind of have to look up a guide to see what the recommended level is for some of these, otherwise you're going to be doing high risk for no reason. It kind of sucks, but thankfully I'm experienced enough at the game to where I kind of know which fights to avoid.
This won't do it all. We finally put it on in the shell course. But there's no passion, no climax. No. Oh, shut up. I can't run a show without climactic passion. I must have miscalculated. This wasn't supposed to happen at all.
Don't worry, Totally. I'm sure your next show will make up for it.
Next show? How could there be a next show when the first show made the next show no show? Well, one thing surely for sure. I need to attract celebrities to attract an audience.
Huh. Got any celebrities in mind?
Yuna, seriously, like, you know, I've heard of that game, Infinite Undiscovery, but I don't know much about it, except I just heard it was pretty good. Although, there is a bit of an issue with the difficulty feeling a bit random in terms of escalation. Like, there's like a mid-boss, there's like a boss in the middle of the game that literally feels even harder than the final boss, in other words, and I find that kind of questionable.
Well, let's see, little celebrity. Eureka!
Yuna, run.
What's wrong?
Don't ask, just run. Run now, run fast.
Okay. Wait, just a moment!
Keep running.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
Do you really need to ask? Nobody's planning, right?
This is our big chance.
It might be fun.
Pain is like, you know, why do you have to always be such a little goody-goody two-shoes? Why? Why? Where's anything really mind to get to my audience? How do I do it? But what do I do now? Can you not interact with us? That's weird. Okay, I'm kind of confused now. Hold on. Okay. Really? Yeah, nothing happens. Really? That's confusing. They make it seem like Yuno and Riku want to help with the show, but I guess you can't. What the fuck? Okay. Another example of the game being very weird, I guess. And say as much. Her heart burns the hope that one day she too will be an actress. Change actress to writer and you're on the money. Speak of acting, wouldn't it be nice if Riku acted her age? Seems like St. Kit's on vacation. Wonder what's up. Should we go to Slabonk? Oh, that's what I heard. That becomes fair, okay. Go Wings. Should I say friendly neighborhood Go Wings? Well, at least we've been promoted from Dole Wings to Go Wings now. Good to see you. I prefer her in 10. No offense, because I honestly thought she was a much better character in that. Here, it looks like they're trying way too hard to, like, just make her out to be overall high anime energy. Just, like, almost, like, incredibly derpy and stuff, and I don't like it. Granted, I don't like what they did to Yuna either, but with Riku it seems especially bad when you look at her from the original. Just like, okay, being a little more assertive would be one thing, but why do they have to make her so just... I want to say valley girly, but that's not exactly accurate. Although, she's not too far off.
LeBlanc, there's nothing to worry about.
Not even close.
Let's see you do it then.
LeBlanc, there's nothing to worry about.
Wow, that's awful.
Look who's talking.
What are you doing?
Oi! The boss has been rather depressed since Nuge went missing.
We wants to comfort her, see?
Oh, was that supposed to be Nuge?
That bad, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Even if you did sound like Nuge, do you think it would actually help?
It would.
Whatever you say.
I mean, he does kind of worship the ground he stands on, so... It's better than doing nothing. I've seen the boss more luxurious. Not even her massage should seem to help. No, I disagree with that mentality, sorry. Like, I know the Great Clement, we did his retrospective of the series, agrees with that too, but I don't. I don't mind that they would change a little bit, but they just seem too different now. Like, it's like they took the model of a certain character stereotype and threw them onto Yuna and Riku. It feels out of place. No. Pain doesn't really have one. Honestly, which is very surprising that there's not a Pain equivalent. Because, Yuna, the obvious parallel would be Yuna and Barrelai, Gipple and Riku, but, like, there's not one for Pain, really. I get the feeling the reason for that is because the writers just cared a lot more about Pain's development than the other two. Like, it feels like Pain is the real main character in this story, since she not only has a very distinct personality compared to the other two, but she also goes through a character arc. Yuna and Riku kinda don't. It just kind of tag along with Pain to do the Sphere Hunter thing at first, and then to help people out. Honestly, Yuna's kind of a tool in this game. which is painful to say, since I really like Yuna in 10, but yeah, she's such a tool in this. She has no agency, hardly at all. She wants to look for Titus and stuff, but like, it feels secondary to, like, everything else that's in this game, and that kind of sucks. So we have a local petition he'll bring out the boss's fight back. I doubt it. It's not like she was ever threatened to begin with.
Leave me alone.
Don't you want to hunt some spheres? The Gullings are gonna get all the spheres in Sphere, you know.
Fine by me. There's no point in chasing after spheres if my Moochie isn't there to smile. What difference does it make? You're a mess. Say whatever you want.
Yep, this is our rival, ladies and gentlemen. Someone who is so obsessed with a guy that she literally loses all will to live, virtually. Charming. I'm getting kind of really bad Sailor Moon flashbacks from this, actually. Anyone who has seen that anime knows exactly what I'm talking about.
What if we showed her a sphere of Nuge?
Why ask us? Go for it.
Of course, that sphere. We took one in Bavelle. Care to watch it?
What's on it?
We haven't looked yet. Meet us in our room. We'll have a little screaming.
Please don't say it like that, dude, with that voice. With the kind of voice he has, and the way he said that, it almost sounds like we're gonna be setting up a porno scene. Damn. That's probably, and considering the content in this game, I wouldn't exactly say that would be, against it. Tuxedo Mess, yeah. I mean, she does end up finding him, yeah, only because the plot lets her. I wish Enerkind was a real city in all its glory. It's funny you mention that, because before this game came out, there was a demo that people could experience. I forget how you could play it, but, like, there was a demo that showed the Gullwings going into what looked like an underground city of sorts that looked a lot like Xanarkand. We didn't know where it came from, but it was very fascinating to experience that before playing the game itself. It really hyped up the game a lot, making it seem like we're gonna see the ancient cities of old somehow. And as it turned out, it's just some random city underneath Bavelle that really isn't running anymore. It's just kept pristine, I guess, would be the way to put it. Oh, thank God the enemies are gone. Okay, is this the room they want, or what? Is it the one up here? Never mind, I guess the enemies are here. And they're different. Damn you! Go to hell. Why are there monsters down here? It made sense when we first came here. But why are there monsters down here now? Fuck it. I'm not putting up with it. They gave me something and I'm gonna use it. Go away. There we go. Oh, this is where I was just at. Can't believe they haven't survived, but Zarek can kick the bucket. I mean... Okay, considering the war that happened, I can't exactly say that surprises me too much. Okay, is this the room? Yes.
Let's see. This should be it.
What's this?
Orme shot this, not me.
So I see.
This must be a dud.
Who you calling a dud?
Ugh, can't pause. There we go. I mean, considering the kind of voice he has and the way his mannerisms are you really surprised he's a pervert? Like, come on. They're pretty much doing everything they can to make this guy come off like he's just overly fancy, like he's French or something. So...
There's someone there. Really? Where? Where?
I'll zoom in.
It's Nuge. What was he doing there?
I don't like it.
What?
All these secrets. It's just one thing after another.
If I may. You're free to do as you please, but I'd prefer you not mention this to the boss.
Why not?
Whatever this Vegnagun thing is, it's clearly dangerous. Nothing the likes of we sphere hunters have any business fooling around with. But if the boss knew Nuge were involved, well, there'd be no stopping her. If anything were to happen to her,
You guys got it rough, don't ya?
if only she noticed.
Scored Lucas's sphere. His item, Orme's sphere. Oh.
Is this one from Bethel too?
Ooh, been taking naughty pictures again?
I didn't shoot this one. I found it. The image is badly deteriorated. Must be old.
Ah, the only reason the war's dragging on is because Anakin refuses to surrender. You're wrong. If you'd stop attacking, there wouldn't be a war. We're not falling for that. Ah. Someday, your precious weapons will end up destroying you.
He's probably referring to the Mockingar War of 1,000 years past.
Up. Bacon?
When did you sneak in, old man?
You can't expect me to remember everything that happens. I must admit, the likeness is positively uncanny.
It can't really be him, can it?
I'm afraid not. After all, that sphere was recorded 1,000 years ago.
Right. Of course.
Hmm? Hmm. here. Lady Yuna, a rumor has been going around of late. Perhaps you've heard it. They say that High Summoner Yuna was accompanied by a guardian from, of all places, Zanarkand. Oh, yes. That young man raised quite a few eyebrows at the Blitzball tournament in Yukar. I spoke to him myself on a number of occasions. I could sense that he belonged to an other world. That he should look so much like the man in that sphere cannot be mere coincidence, I should think.
There's a connection.
There is. I would very much like the chance to ask him and clear this matter up once and for all.
But he's gone.
Just like the Fates said, our dream will vanish.
A dream of the faith? Is that right? Oh my.
What is it?
Oh. I had something on the tip of my tongue, but then it slipped away. Something very important. Oh. Frustrating. Well, I suppose I'll just have to think on it a little more. Until next time, Lady Luna. We are all connected. There may yet be a way to reunite with those who have gone.
What? Watch what you say.
Forgive me. Consider it the ramblings of an old man.
Yes, there is a way to connect with those who have gone. It's called the Far Plane. Seriously, it's a place that exists. Why are they acting like the Far Plane's not really a thing anymore? Why does LeBlanc look like a failed summoner? Honestly, her design just seems a bit generic to me. They basically just gave her some sort of sexy dancer's getup and basically just had her wearing mascara and makeup and crap. It is by no means a good design at all. So Chuyin dream up Titus? No, actually quite the opposite. If I understand the plot correctly, and I understand the plot is stupid in this, but roll with me, Titus is supposed to be a failed dream version of Shuyin. Like when the Dream Faith recreated the Dream Zanarkand, Titus is basically what Shuyin was in the original Zanarkand, but it's not perfect. It is basically everything is fake in the Dream Zanarkand, and it's not 100% precise, which is why Titus came off a bit different in terms of personality. That's what I think they were trying to say, but honestly, it feels very half-baked. Because, yeah, the whole Dream Zanarkand plotline in 10 was honestly very stupid, and I hate the fact that they included it. The only reason they did it is to add a tragic element to the end of 10. People hated that so much, in fact, that 10-2 was essentially made to make fans more pleased with the ending. Knowing that Titus can come back somehow, but it's not well handled. Okay, so have we done all the completion stuff here? Watch Ormy and Locust Sphere, speak with Machen, up 10 and watch Crimson Sphere 4. Gotta go back to the airship, got it. Oh, first, you know who isn't him? Whoa, Link. I don't like feeling a false hope, but I guess it's just me.
I know everything.
Ah, but do you know why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I think not. Wait. Huh. We don't have it. That's weird. That is strange. Okay. Was I supposed to pick it up in there, or what? That's weird. Alright. Yeah. Final Fantasy X-2 is a very distant prequel to Final Fantasy VII. Though the references don't really matter much, honestly. That's weird. Okay, obtain and watch Crimson Sphere 4. Yeah. Where is it? Confusing. Wait. There's a door over here, isn't there? I mean, there is, but... Oh, I see. You get there from over here. There it is. Okay. Okay. Kinda wish the guide was a little more specific on where it was. Okay, so... yeah, the Final Fantasy creator said FF7 is a far sequel to X-2. The references in X-2 don't really matter much, though, because ultimately it's really kind of superfluous. Because, like, a lot of elements are kind of the same in both games anyway. Alright. Let's see this one.
This is the final exercise. We have reports of something extremely dangerous inside this cave. I would like more detailed information.
Weren't you eliminated?
No, you are simply to investigate. Report your findings back to me. Those who return here alive will become formal members of the Crimson Squad. Sir! There aren't enough weapons for all of you. Claiming a weapon for yourself will be part of this exercise. This is it, gentlemen. You have your orders. Begin.
So, we now have confirmation that yes, Gipple Verlaine and Nuge all knew each other back then when this was taken. So yeah, that's certainly going to be interesting. Also confusing why they apparently are at each other's throats now, but okay. Well, okay. Verlaine and Nuge are at each other's throats. Gipple really couldn't give a shit, but still. So yeah. Breaking news. Nothing to report. Just don't select his choice. Very keep our distance. Yeah, especially from what we know of him from playing as him in Final Fantasy Dissidia, he'd get his ass kicked no time flat. I'll just keep femming the machine gun on him and he'd go down. Alright, so... anything interesting at the Thunder Plains? Yes. One minor thing here. Just gotta find where they are. Oh, thank God, we don't have to worry about dodging lightning bolts anymore. Oh, it tells you. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, it took me quite a few playthroughs to even put 2-2 together. They don't actually say it, but you can definitely find out if you're really paying attention to, like, the dialogue and stuff.
Ugh, you still bummed out about that, Pops?
Who asked you?
Let's go.
Yuna. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me?
Well, that's nice anyway, but that's not why I'm here. Was I didn't even know that was a thing. We have someone else to talk to here. But yeah, the plot twist about how, Squall's secretly the son of Laguna. Yeah, it's nice to know that and all, but I kind of wish the game did more with it, honestly. Unfortunately, it just becomes one of those lore things that's interesting, but doesn't really add up to much of anything. Well, they're not in here. Okay, maybe they're at the northern part. Where are you two? Oh, there they are. Okay.
You guys better watch out. With horns like that, you're just asking to get struck.
Leon and Aid left Mountain to find a way to repair Elder Kimari's horn. We cannot return to Mountain until a way is found.
And you expect to find that here?
Yes. Where does Lady Yuna think we should search for a way to fix Elder's horn?
You want to pick Hillica Island for the completion. For some reason.
What's in Killica?
Well, just a hunch.
Leon and Aid go there to look. Thank you, High Summoner. Come, Aid.
Alright. I don't know about that. Snow's pretty tough and all, but Laguna's really good at long-range combat. Though I'm kind of surprised Snow never appeared in a Dissidia title. I can imagine that, like, his gameplay would probably have made for a very good defensive monk playstyle, since he is mostly known for being a sentinel. It would have been interesting. What about the High Summoner bow? I don't know. Alright, so we're done here. So, yeah. Next. Oh yeah, we gotta finish up the Owaka stuff now. We paid off his debt, but you shouldn't make stuff up just because they're kids. I said our friend is worried about those two. Just has gone looking like a travel agency. What's going on there, but it can't be good. Of course. There was a temple there before it sank, so...
Beans? Here? Must be from Makalani Temple. The fact that it's underwater doesn't seem to matter.
We can worry about why later. Yuki, we have to help them.
And our fee?
I'll pay you myself. How's that?
The Fiends have attacked the travel agency. Somebody who between battles, you just have to withstand them all. Oh, I'm no way to heal, huh? We'll see about that. Damn it. Wrong person. There we go. Yeah, I think we got healing covered. If I could get out there. Thank you. There we go. Haha. Okay, fine. I'm putting you on. Still a tarot card? Darkness, there we go. Snow and jet dialogue would have been priceless, and to see a title just for so traits like you got your jet with no sword. I don't know about that one. Oh, damn. She just wasted those freaks. Damn. Fight. Oh, another oversoul, really. Learn Fire Up. I could be using Yuna's powerful black magic spells, but I'm trying to get a lot of AP, so... So what happens if I flee? Oh, okay, so it just makes you do it all over again. I thought I might have failed Awaka and let him die if I did that. But no, they're not going to be that mean. They're like, damn it, quit using your infinite mega potions, you bitch. Oh, you were close to killing somebody, but no, didn't quite get away with it.
The last of them?
How are the people inside?
Let's go look.
Level up. Beaded brooch, wall ring, Lycra, and ruby times 3 and lightning gem. Damn. Pride of the sword, garment grid. What was it? Okay, I have no idea what this one is. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. What does dread mean? That. Okay, let's see. That huge... Get gum. Man, this one's hard to figure out. That huge shape deep within the lake. Ugh. Just a moment, gotta get the emulator back up. A fiend? Machina? What?
Machina?
Don't talk. Save your strength.
Take this. I doubt. Okay. I'll just type in the rest of this. Oh, come on. Oh, I found it near the lake. Okay, never mind. I was actually off a little bit. Berserker Dresssphere. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. Scored up at Primer 1.
Ah! What's happened to me shop? Come on, lad, I've come to give back the money I owe you. You can't die before I pay you back, thinking me reputation. I'm begging you. Oh, now look what you've done. Disgrace, disgrace on the Owaka name.
You do this to me. No, then let's go there. Oh, they won't let us leave.
I will stand by this shop whatever may come.
Maybe you'll get more fiends than customers.
Then I'll just have to start selling to fiends. Bugger. I owe it to those lads who died defending this shop, and I'll not be letting them down. Ye will come and stop in once in a while, won't ye?
Yeah, that's great and all. Whatever happened to Once? I mean, he's your brother. Where has he been through all this? Been crying down to opening the shop because they pay me tributes. Okay, so it hasn't happened yet. Alright. So, next. Bacano Desert, oh god. We're doing this, are we? Okay, stop flicking me now and then, okay? Huge shape, deeper than the leg. Need to push this different, buddy. Oh, that was Vagnagun he was talking about. Probably through the lake. Oh boy. We're fish are open out of the fishing camp. Doesn't be any rush though. Guess we can put it off. I'm only in chapter 3. There's 5 chapters. Chapter 4 is admittedly a pretty short one though. Oh. Just a moment. Who gives? Oh, that explains it. Ugh. I saw it. Hold on. Alright. Had to go tend to something. Go and text my friends real quick here. Alright, let's see what she's gonna want.
Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help with something. Fiends? Not fiends. Cacti. Marnella of the Cactuar Nation has asked to see us. We've been too busy here to spare anybody. If it's not a problem, I'd like you to represent us.
What's the Cactuar Nation?
Don't worry if you haven't heard of it before. We've only recently established diplomatic ties. Benzo! This is our interpreter, Benzo.
Very nice to meet you.
Hi. All right, you can take it from here. When will you ever learn to say no?
Well... This is leading into a quest that actually kind of sucks by the time you're done with it, but hey, you get something nice for it, so... Oh, come on. Why? Thank you. There's one being found in the ridges recently, open for digs. Thanks for advice something, yes? What do you got? I'll buy 4 of the accessories. You touch this on me? Just to take the shine to you.
Right here.
Here where?
Sure this is the place?
It talked? What's going on?
This is Marnella.
I'll translate. That is greeting us. Hello, Benzo. Says hello to you too, Sphere Hunters. I'm Marnella of the Cactuar Nation. It's not surprised me that you are startled. By the way, she's smiling. How can you tell? We, the cacti of this nation, were once cactuars. As the cacti spread the desert grow, they become cactuars. When the cactuars mature, they once again become cacti. Their roots digging deep into the earth. Thus, if you watched over the sense of Bikino Desert since the dawn of time. Oh, also, sorry for killing 10 of your children in the previous game, but we really needed to get your stuff. I hope you're not gonna take it against us. So tell me, do you believe what I've told you? She says thank you. I guess anything goes. Fucking cactus. Yep, no, I've seen everything. It's a long time, but I've never seen anything like this before. But really in my mind, I was sad. I was about to tell us what she calls us here. Strange wind has been blowing through the desert. You too may have felt the sand trembling beneath your feet. Here's some fiend that rests deep beneath the earth has begun to stir. In the depths it gathers its strength, and not be long before it makes its move. And when the time comes, it will bring its wrath to bear upon the Cactuar nation first. The reason it lusts for vengeance against us is we who locked it away beneath the dunes so very long ago. To be more precise, it's not us, but our ancestors who ruled this land in ages past. This need for retribution will surely lead it here. We must summon the great Habu, but prepare ourselves for the coming menace. Only the Cactuars knows the 10 gatekeepers who weave the magical barrier, but they are out training in every corner of Sphera. They need your help to seek them out and bring them back. Cactuar mothers know where they have gone. There's no time in finding the 10 gatekeepers to return them to us. That's all she has to say. Keepers return the wood for the train, and then bring them home to Cactuar Nation. They can unravel the Cactuar mother's clues to sift them out. Translate. The other they were Cactuars. You can find cactus, but the desert those are forsake to say the duty flee there. If the entrance is sealed, be careful not to get too close.
That's the gist of it.
I am Lubivia's mother. He was supposed to head north from the oasis with his friends. I haven't heard a thing from him since. Suppose Lubivia's always had a bit of wanderlust. I'll be off wasting time in some good-for-nothing place this very moment. Call it brotherly instinct.
That's the gist of it.
Oh, this is the Cactuar village, actually. Brother's asleep. I thought you would never leave. So yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything we can really do much with that for the moment, so just keep it in mind for later. Oh god, this one. There's only 2 more side things before we start doing the storyline, though. Calm Lands and Mount Gagazet. We've already done Samarkand when I was trying to figure out where to fight to get my stuff up. Speaking of, how are we doing on those? Well, you're certainly getting there. Alright. Remedy, Dispel Tonic, Phoenix down. Ether. Oh my god. Oh man, you've almost mastered everything for Dark Knight. You'll be forced to reign supreme in battle. The thing is, no one really is a good fit for this. I'd say Riku at least has the color scheme down for it, but she's busy with Alchemist. Where's tomorrow? She wants us to find 10 cactuars. There's one to follow over Spira. I'm definitely gonna need a guide to find those then, if we can do that now. Because they're not really making it very plain to find these. Oh boy. Okay, so go and mute that for a second. So yes, the release of a game I've been looking forward to on Steam has finally arrived. It happened on the 16th, as it were. So yeah, okay. The next couple of things and the preparation for this game is pretty rough. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming this for now and move on to something else. Because I don't want to have to do the next part of the plot yet. It's gonna be annoying, and I know it, and I'd rather not deal with it right now. It's also gonna take a while to do all that too. Alright. Go and mute the game for now then. And I'll be back in a moment with this new game. Okay, and go and get this be downloading, and